Yeah, welcome to Midweek Madness number 4, I believe. It may be 5. I think it's 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But just like every single week, I'm going to give you all the same introduction just because we don't know who's new, who's old, like whatever, and just like who may not know exactly what the Midweek Madness is.
Yeah.
And so the Midweek Madness is a little bit of a different area and space for us to just cut up, joke, literally for laughs, smiles, cheese, and just like funny shit.
You are lame as hell.
It is lame as fuck. I'm lame as fuck because like with how the country is right now, we do keep it up tempo and we keep it happy and we keep it real on the Off Space podcast, but it's not always happiness and uplifting because the state of the world isn't always happiness and uplifting. So this is a space specifically for that. But this episode, my nigga said, fuck it, I got something special for you. So I can't wait to see what kind of questions he's got.
So y'all already know what I'm on. Every week, Chuka tries to pop out and surprise me with some weird shit, something different. And a lot of times I appreciate it, and a lot of times they're funny and it's good conversation. So I said this time I got something different for him. We're gonna see if we could throw him for a loop. We're gonna see what we could do. Maybe just get the best answers and try and make some good convo. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And so you're a basketball fan. I'm a basketball fan.
Bro, I hate, bro, this nigga said, I would try to throw him for a loop and then brought up basketball. All right, go hard.
All right, so in lieu of LeBron James and the Lakers locking down an NBA Finals championship, taking home that trophy, and just deciding that they're the best to do it.
Go season.
Is there a moment that you've ever felt like with you and a woman where you just woke up and you realized, damn, I might be that nigga. I might be Finals MVP.
To be real with you, and I'm gonna pop my shit just a tiny bit. I got many of those moments. Too many rings, but too many rings, too many Finals MVPs. But a specific moment, I think just because in lieu of the fact that we're on the cusp of Future releasing what is going to be one of the greatest projects of the year, because every time he releases music, it's one of the greatest projects of the year.
He's trying to get toxic.
Let me speak about a more toxic moment, I guess. Not really that toxic, but I got booty called. I felt like a piece of meat. I was sad, whatever.
Damn, King.
I went over to Shorty's crib. I was like, damn, you don't even like to hang out with me with the lights out. You know what I'm saying? You only want me to come over when it's dark? Cool, whatever. Like, we can't even get dinner or something? Cool, whatever. And so I'm at Shorty's crib, and I think this was like time number 2 that we'd even hooked up, right?
Hooked up or hung out? Like in general?
Hung out and hooked up.
Okay.
I mean, you know what time it is. And so
I'm trying my best to hold back the laugh.
And so
all right,
I was over there, and we should put on a little movie or something that we obviously weren't gonna watch because I'm here for one thing and one thing only.
So you know why I'm here.
And so, bro, I need to get one of those Marshawn Lynch shirts. But anyway, Beast Mode, shouts out. But we ended up doing the deed, whatever. And as I'm standing up naked, because I'm not a weirdo, like I'm never ashamed of my body, you feel me? Like I'm out there just happy to be naked. So I'm standing up naked, I got a towel, like we're about to wipe up, we're about to clean up the festivities, and this woman was just stuck in one position for a while, and then she turned, like looked over her like left butt cheek, like she's laying down in the like
oh, you're getting descriptive with it.
No, for
You
sure,
said,
like that.
Looked over the moon and saw
looked over her left butt cheek, and she goes, "You're evil, aren't you?" And I was like, "Ooh, I am." No, I'm just kidding.
So it was just that moment. You saw success. You saw triumph. You said, maybe I am the GOAT.
No.
Maybe I did put up the triple-double.
Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, when Shorty said I was evil, the first thing that came to my head before, like, the sheer, obviously, like, self-esteem boost and, like, whatever, is, like, I definitely just gave you some G League dick. Like, I just gave you some bench warmer. Like, I just half-ass, half-trying, because something that...
What year was this? Refer back to the 2 podcasts ago when we talked to Cassidy.
About just me leveling up after our situation?
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't even none like that. It was just more of a... Oh yeah, that's funny. No, I just got it. That's funny as shit. But it was just because, like, bro, I feel like an artist when it comes to this realm, right? I feel like a Kyrie, I feel like a Picasso, I feel like a Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to do anything that I'm really that, I don't...
Sorry. Spencer feels like Kobe, the whole attention to detail. This man's reflecting back on the play like, if you see what I did here.
And I was just looking back on it like, I don't perform to the best of my abilities unless I feel inspired. You know what I'm saying? I need something to inspire me. I need to feel like really like I wanted this in this moment, not just horny. Like something about you has got to make me feel. And so that was the first thought. I was like, damn, really? And then the second thought, I instantly, it's like the gas finally filled up from the gas tank. So it went just like whole body. And the second it hit my head and my head exploded, I was like, oh, wait. Nigga, I'm an AI in the 2001 finals, nigga. I just stepped over T-Lou.
And then you just tapped in.
For sure, but that'd definitely be a funny moment for me.
Respect. I feel like I took it on a much different tip personally. At the time, I felt like a champion. It wasn't even like the comment. It was just like how a nigga was being treated. Bro, it was the first time I hung out with Shorty, right?
Yeah,
first time. And I remember this was like a few years ago, maybe like two years or whatever. And end of the year, I remember we were all hanging out that night because it might have been like right around Thanksgiving or something, right? And so I was like, okay, I got the text, come over type shit, home alone. I was like, okay, say less. I decided I went over there and instantly brings me into the jacuzzi, whoops out the bottle of wine on my ass, starts pouring me up a glass, talking to me nice, treating me nice, you feel me?
This nigga got wine, you know, and dine, bro. She treated you just like one of them hoes that's getting flown out to the saloon right now. She was like, I'm gonna give you a good night.
Oh my goodness. Afterwards, obviously, we're watching the movie and shit, end up hooking up. Next day, wakes up first thing and makes me breakfast. I'm thinking to myself like, damn, we're not even dating. I don't even know you like this. And you're treating me like this. I am the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, I just feel like it was one of those things where she recognized like, he's no Alexander. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, point at me, I'm Alexander.
He's no Alexander, I'm Alexander. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. No one can stop me. I'm from their cloth. No one can stop me.
Yeah, it was just one of those, like, obviously a boost for no reason. Like, obviously there's cooler shit that's happened, but it was just how well I got treated off of not deserving any of it.
Bro.
It was like, all right, this is different. I appreciate this.
Bro, you can always tell, just to harp on that a little bit, because that's fucking hilarious. Bro, you can always tell when you just changed somebody's life. Because I, like, knowing myself, and I feel like women play this game with me a lot, right? It's women, like, know I'm a confident person. They know how I act, and they're attracted to how I act before we get into, like, relationships, entanglements, like, situations, whatever the fuck, right? And then the second it's like we caught feelings, it's like the gas is gone. It's like the gas is gone, and I always feel hurt. I'm like, damn, no more. And it's because, like, you could always feel like, nah, I'm gonna bring this nigga down a peg or something. And so once there's something you can't hide, though, because you know you just changed someone's life when there's a lack of words, right? Because there's no gas, there's no, like, support, there's no this, there's no that. But the treatment goes from, like, regular nigga to, you know, you just became franchise player. You know, you just became all-star on the fucking team.
How they're talking to you, how they're treating you. It's like I've just noticed a lot of people.
Past life, though, I'm changed.
Past life. We're gonna pass the mic to the next question. But that aside, as we're going on, some interesting things have happened this week, you know. I'll just go ahead and say it. Cardi B's news got leaked on her Instagram story. I say leaked, but she probably posted them.
No, she posted it herself.
And
she
so
was fucked up.
She was probably fucked up, probably just testing the water, seeing like, ooh, I want to see what people say about me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Cardi, by the way. Just personally from the off space. I know you share the same opinions.
Bruh, one thing I gotta say about this is just, like, one, I saw a lot of nasty comments. Like, I saw a lot of positivity, don't get me wrong. But one, I want to talk about how beautiful those mocha flavored, caramel colored, delicious titties looked. Just delicious. Just, oh my goodness, scrumptious, mouth watering.
With the chocolate chip discs.
And then I started reading some comments, though, and there's the occasional nigga, bro, that is just flaming her because her areolas got big. It's like, one, this woman was pregnant. You feel me? Like, a lot of, it's not always, but there are certain changes that happen to women's bodies after they have children.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That sometimes don't go back, sometimes take a second to go back, whatever. Two, what kind of losers, like, real life, what kind of losers are you that your first thought when you are exposed to somebody's body, you're exposed to this, you're exposed to that, is to just start shitting on them? I
feel like in some realm, obviously that's fucked up. Not obviously, like, for sure that's fucked up. But, you know, it's sad, and definitely it's nice to call out, but there's some realm that we just got to accept, because this is before the internet.
Sorry.
Even when it just came to random niggas in their comments, like in conversations passing with a big group of people, there's always the lames that have never seen a titty in their life, or have been coochie and titty deprived for so long that they feel like they gotta make these comments to seem like experts or to seem like they fit in the conversations rather than just being regular humans and appreciating it for what it is and then moving on because that's not their issue, or even if they don't like it, because not everyone likes those things and that's fine. But like that, just don't say it. But some, it's
like,
always,
what did you accomplish?
You know what I mean though? It's always the people that are trying to make a comment in a place that they probably don't know what to say that are making the most goofy comments.
Bro, and this is a PSA to y'all niggas. I'm 26 years old now, right? 26 years old. And there's a lot of niggas about my age, about your age, like whatever, just get into your 20s on some lame nigga, dweeb, loser shit, right? You incel, weirdo, lame ass niggas. This is for y'all. I promise you, one day, women will talk to you and your whole life will change. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life will change. Your whole perspective on all of this stuff. I promise you, you're gonna wake up in the morning feeling like, yo, I'm gonna grab my phone and appreciate what's going on in the world, or just keep it pushing, rather than I'm gonna grab my phone and just shit on women. Like, think about the loser activity. Like, if I could rank the billions of combinations of activities that I could do in this planet and do in this world, making fun of women for no reason, like genuinely for no reason, that's not going to accomplish anything. I don't even know where on the list that would be. It might be last, like right above killing people and like genocide and like just.
Man, there's a lot of these niggas throwing all those on just the,
you know what I'm saying, the
same tier on the bottom.
It's like, bro,
and then it's
niggas
making fun
are
of women.
lame, bro. Like, men really hate women and they don't want to talk about it.
I want to watch that, but I know what you mean, because I feel like I don't want to say men hate women, but I feel like there's a lot of internalized self-hate and just perceptions of like what it means to be a man interacting with a woman that we've seen through society and what certain things have tried to teach people, or like where people have gotten. But it's like you have to set all that shit aside, and you have to set aside your lack of getting pussy and just ask yourself one thing: am I a human being? And if the answer is yes, then it's like, am I going to treat others the way I want to be treated? And if the answer is yes, then you just start realizing, okay, maybe I don't have to be that weird incel-y ass person.
And even though I agree with you 100%, don't get me wrong, and I hate the generalizations, truly, but in a world, in this specific instance, this isn't something we'd ever need to really qualify, because like even in the situation I saw earlier with Billie Eilish, which I'll talk to you about in a second, it's just like, bro,
we'll save that one for the actual pod.
We'll save that for the pod, but there are thousands, millions, and whatever years of us watching men talk down on women, men underappreciate women, men dragging women along through their bullshit and like having them a part of it, men just not treating them like human beings that need to be treated. So, like, yes, it is a very obvious statement that not all men hate women, right? And everything you said is true. Don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to make sure these people know that, like, it's okay for women to say certain stuff like that. Yeah. Especially women that have been vindicated, women that have felt a lot of this pain, because historically, like, men ain't shit. Like, historically, it seems like men really don't like women. And so, if you are not somebody that applies to, then those words should never bring out negative emotion from you. But we're not some weirdos. So, I mean, obviously,
and I feel like that's a deeper talk for, like, obviously the next pod. I was just more so saying it in the sense that we hear, like, these generalized statements, and while a lot of them can be fine and, like, applicable, I feel like when you want to see actualized change like we do in 2020, you have to start pinpointing, like, where these things really do come from, with the specifics and whatnot, rather than just saying, like, men hate women. It's like, why do men hate women, or why do they treat women a certain way? You know, and so that's where
it's inside.
And so that's where I make those kind of comments. I'm never trying to, like, qualify certain men out of the whole group, because my nigga, I don't care personally. I know, like, I don't want to say I don't care, because that sounds insensitive to women even, but it's like, I know that's not me, so you can get your shit off. But at the same time, if you want to see change, let's figure out why these motherfuckers are acting like this and let's start doing it. But past that being said, her nudes, her nipples, all that shit out there for the free world. How would you feel if your nudes got leaked?
I like how you instantly went, bro, I'm gonna keep it a beanie seagull, bro, and you know exactly how I am. Dog, if my nudes got leaked, like really, like on some viral leak shit, like I was famous, bro, the biggest sigh of relief, bro. The biggest sigh of relief, because I'm the nigga that might leak my nudes myself, fuck around, pull like a Chris Brown, pull like a Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Just send my shit out. Because, like, one, I got nothing to be ashamed of. Two, it takes away the pressure and like the worry of somebody hacking my iCloud or like hacking my shit. Nigga, if you want to see my dick, ask. You know what I mean? Like bro, like there's no shame in my game, bro. It's a human body. Like people have dicks, people have pussies, people have assholes, people have this, people have that. So none of that shit is ever gonna trip me up or really just like shift my pivot. So to honor your question,
you wouldn't care.
It'd be a sigh of relief. I wouldn't give a fuck. And to be real, I'd probably be under the comments like,
I'm seeing what they think.
all right, what they thinking about, shorty? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need a different angle. This one might not have been the best. You feel me?
Say Peter Piper, what they think about you? What they think about
Little Africa, what's going on down there?
Dude, I feel like if that was me and my shit really got leaked for the whole world to see. And
You're so private though. I wonder how you would have.
First off, it'd be a nightmare for a little bit, but on a real sense, it'd be a fucking nightmare. I'd wake up like, oh God, how did this happen? I have a VPN, my nigga. I have all this shit. How did this fucking get to me? No, but seriously, like, jokes aside, if my shit really did get leaked, I'd be irate. No lie.
Why?
Whoever that fucker is took away my golden opportunity to capitalize on the reveal of my penis on the web. You know, like, what if I wanted to make money off of this? What if I wanted my star-studded moment and niggas strip that from me? You know what I'm saying?
Hope it's the bad angle. So then when you release the good angle, you know what I'm saying, and they see what that hammer really talked about, like,
what if I wanted my breaking the internet moment, bro? I'd be pissed. Like, all that money, all that fame, all that opportunity gone. My porn opportunities, they're
bro,
all
my
dead.
shit get leaked. I promise you. Like under the thread, like it's gonna have 100,000 retweets, like whatever the fuck, right? Let's just say it's like a famous person, bro. The first comment, you know how niggas promote some shit? I'm a DM the person that leaked it. I'll be like,
promote my OnlyFans,
I'll be like,
bro.
look, dog, I'm about to start an OnlyFans on the low key. I'm getting tons of good positive reviews. So I need you to go ahead and, instead of promoting your shit, promote my OnlyFans. No legal action, nothing, my nigga. You did good work. You feel me?
What did they say? Oh, word, chief. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be like, plus I'll follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout for shout.
Like in some realm, this man said shout for shout. What is that from? Like a Tumblr?
Bro, we don't even need to go back in the day.
How old are you, bro?
Old as hell, bro. I was Tumblr popping, boy.
Well, I guess that does it. I mean, honestly, it's nice because in some realm, hopefully we get to the point where this shit's treated like marijuana. Hopefully marijuana gets treated the same. At some point, hopefully people just don't give a fuck. Like, we all have bodies, you know? And
in a world where one day women can just walk around with their titties out and men can actually control themselves and be regular human beings, and we can just, if you desire to, enjoy the show. If
yeah,
not,
that's what I'm saying. Like, in some realm, obviously, I'm a man. I'm not gonna hypersexualize you and start barking at you and shit.
Of course.
But I'm gonna be so happy to just enjoy the moment, but I'm gonna not make you feel
I take
weird.
my shirt off, and I'm not even like the most fit dude, don't get me wrong, but you understand the positives and negatives of your body, right? Like I have a good chest area and I have a good back area. Bro,
women love it.
The first comment these women be making would be about like my back or just like certain muscles, like whatever. Dog, it could just be like that. But a lot of them aren't weird. They don't walk up. They don't like treat me like a piece of meat, even though we try to like joke and like whatever the fucks. So I mean, I promise to just be the same thing. Nigga, appreciate and keep it pushing. And now she's comfortable. Now she doesn't feel like she needs to have a harness on her chest.
And you saw some titties. Like I don't understand. Where's
like even the baseline is you saw some titties.
where was the loss? But on that note, this was a good opportunity. I'm happy that you answered those honestly and truthfully. I felt like there was moments we definitely could have gotten you tripped up, but I'm gonna save that for next time.
Oh my God.
You have anything
That's
to say
funny
to
as
people?
shit. I want to say something to the people. One last comment. Love y'all niggas. That's it.
All right, this is the off space. We lit.
We lit. That's funny as fuck.